Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Volkswagen E100. Yes, I'm actually pronouncing it in the proper German way now. Well, this one is located on the south spawn of Murovanka, and it's under the command of Photobomber. Game on. Tier 10 German Arty, only one howitzer, the 21cm. It's capable of 900 Alpha, penetrating 53mm of armor, and it's also got a rather long reload as well. 11.4 meters to the burst radius, reload time 37.39 seconds, but you can see that Photobomber's got it down to 30.63 already. So yes, he's almost got the same reload time, you might say, as some of the tanks at tier 7, tier 8, but he's going along the edge of the map, and because he is at the edge, he's actually getting a bit of resistance there. Okay, he's ready to go. Okay. First target's going to be the 60 TP, I think. We just took a massive hit. Wasn't fully dialed in, so he's actually changing his mind. In fact, that guy's going to go down to our teammates who are going up in force at center line. In fact, he did go down to the AMX M454. Instead, we find that the Strip 103B, who's actually in a nice little sniping position behind a bush. Ooh, there's an E3 over there, but the Super Conk is likely to make a very good target. The E3 is being forced to pull back because our guys are using that center ridgeline to pop up and take pot shots at them. Okay, he might put a round into this E3. Rounds out. I think that landed near him, but not close enough to actually get huge damage. In the meantime, the enemy's got a Viz 55 and an AMX M454. It's an all tier 10 game. I think they're kind of on the weak side in the Magic Forest as well. So it looks like the enemy are holding back in this one. And that could work to their disadvantage. Okay, AMX M454 rounds out straight away. Biting to his side, even though the shell veered to the right, he's still got a hit for 343. We still don't know how much damage he did to the T110E3 and the Striv. So obviously we could have to add that in at the end of the game. Okay, all the enemy have disappeared on this side of the battlefield. There's still enemy tanks in the middle in the Magic Forest. In fact, he's getting a request for shooting at some of those enemy tanks and fires into the bush, hoping that there's somebody the other side of it. It's more than likely one of the enemy tanks would be there. E3's turned up. We've just blocked that shot from one of our teammates. In fact, he's blocking quite well, that one, but he won't block an HE round. Rounds out. Direct hit, 390, he's stunned. Okay, it looks like he was tracked as well, but now he's taking damage and he's gone. So that means Photobomber picked up the rest of the stun assist. Okay. He has been firing from the same position quite a lot, but the enemy Arty is a Conqueror gun carriage, and because that hasn't got the full range of the battlefield, or at least I've never been able to fire from one end to the other. It all depends on where that Conqueror gun carriage is. I think he was fairly safe on the back row, but now he's got off the back row just slightly, and he's loaded, ready to go. I think he was typing something there. The M454 is back. Just letting the dial-in settle. Rounds out. Direct hit. Oh, that one definitely made contact. And he's off again, changing position. It takes a few seconds, but it really does help in terms of avoiding a counter battery. just in case the enemy Arty is paying attention. It would be a mistake for him to do so, because at this moment we just need to stun as many enemy tanks as we can. Vis 55, direct hit. Oh, he got a good one there. That guy's not going to want to poke out for a little while. The Centurion, we're getting requests for fire on him. The Vis 55 fixed his stun, but he's down to a one shot. Unfortunately, he just killed our Jaegeru as well. So I think a little revenge is sought after. He's not marking the targets. That does let his teammates know what he's going for. Rounds out. It fixed him. It damaged his tracks. And he's fixed his tracks, so obviously he's burned his repair kit. Okay, looking over the far side of the map. It's going back to that Vis 55 again. And that's Centurion Action 10, who's, well, he's still full health and he's punching away at our guys. We can hit this Vis 55, take him out of the game now. Unfortunately, he's too quick for us on that one. But he goes down anyway to our Object 430U. So we're back to that Centurion. The assault on this side of the map is actually kind of ground to a halt. But on the other side of the map, it's still going strong. Okay, Centurion, if we can pop this guy, or at least stun him, it might give some of our teammates a chance to nail him. Rounds out. All the Leopard moves through the frame. And it's the Leopard who actually took the hit, not the Centurion. But I think he might have been nearby, so he was probably splashed at the same time. Okay, he's still waiting on the reload. Not moving. It does look as if the Centurion is actually, the Conqueror gun carriage rather I should say, is actually looking in that direction. 3 tanks together. Oh yes! He got double bubbled there. He definitely hit the E50M, and the Centurion Action 10 took some damage as well. Was it the... no, it was the Object 430U, sorry. My mistake. But he stunned all 3 of them. Okay, Centurion, we're almost ready. Line up behind him. Let him drive back into the shot. Rounds out. Well, he got tracked, and somebody picked up a huge amount there. We got the stun assist. I think the Object 430U got the tracking. Not sure who ends up with the hit points on that one. If 2 tanks do disable the same tank, do they all get assist? Object 430U, he's holding onto that wreck for cover. Oh, bit of rescue balloon there. And he's gone before we can shoot. There is an enemy coming closer to us. It's the M454, but we do have teammates nearby. So the best thing we can do now is to slow this guy down with a bit of stun and let our teammates take advantage. Rounds out. Direct hit right in his front. It tracked him. He burned his repair kit and he went down immediately afterwards. That was the Heshbarn who got the kill there. So no kills yet, but we have hit a lot of the enemy, which means there's a potential Confederate out of this game. The enemy are down by 4. We're looking up the other end of the map, trying to find out where they might be. But we just found the enemy Badger. He's at the north end of the Magic Forest, but on the wrong side. And I think that was the Heshbarn. Just blasted around into his side and took most of his hit points away with 1 shot. There's the Conqueror. Now we can shoot at him, even if he can't shoot at us. But he dies before we can fire the round in. This 55 is fairly healthy. Should note as well, the Strib 103B was wiped out, I believe, and or is he? No, he isn't wiped out. Sorry, it was the E3 that was wiped out, and the Strib is still alive. Yes, and the Badger's gone, which now means there's only 2 left. It's their Heshbon. There he is. Definitely worth a shot. Ramps out. And he was stunned. I think he did take damage. And he's out of the game because we've got the stun assist. And that means now the Strib 103B is the last remaining enemy. There he is. He did take some damage. He's down 200. Now he's down a lot more. In fact, it won't be long before he dies. He's getting fired from multiple directions at once. Can we get one last shot in there? Well, no, because the Heshbon wants to finish the game early. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Photobomber in the Geschützwagen E100. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he got 15. He also did get a Confederate medal because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And just look at that sheer number there. Huge number of enemy tanks that were struck. And of course, he scored more damage on the enemy than, well, not more damage, but he hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate on that one, 3,210, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he's actually in 3rd place on damage on his team, but he was in 4th place on damage overall because one enemy tank, the Viz-55, managed to get 4,181 in 3rd place. Top scorer was our 279E with 4,689. 2nd place was the Heshbon, 4,625. And then we've got that Viz-55 with Photobomber getting 4,154. But 4,000 damage is a lot. But you've got to remember it's the stun assist that really makes up the difference. So let's have a look at the number of kills. And we can see it's a joint top scorers with the 279E, the Heshbon, and the 430U. And Photobomber's a little way down the table because he didn't get any kills. And when it came to base XP, he's in 3rd place because the 279 managed 1,198. The 430U got 1,167, and he was the next player up with 985. So 2 players managed to get over 1,000, and Photobomb was very close to getting over 1,000, just missed out. If he got a shot on that Strib 103B right at the end, then I think he might have had a chance to get over 1,000 base. But yes, I'm afraid the Heshbon wanted that kill. 14 shots fired, good score, good number of shots, 7 direct hits on the enemy, and 17, no penetrations, but 17 splash. Damage of 4,154, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 10 of the enemy, killed 0, so 2/3 of the enemy team were wiped out by him. 2,249 hit points of stun assist, or 14 stuns. And there you look at that combined damage. That is 6,300 combined overall. And that's why it's definitely an ace tanker. 17 stuns as well. 74,109 from the game, but 44,989 to take away after ammunition. 7 bonds because it was tier 10 game. And 2,216 experience points altogether. So congratulations on breaking your duck on your ace tanker. No idea how many games it took you to get that ace, but I'm sure you're pleased that you've done that now, and you're definitely getting huge amounts of damage out of your game. So keep carrying on like that, and it won't be long before you mark it. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.